blue sky and wind. Same stuff, eh? The skiers have to be like this. Like I look very much at the shape of the turn and then the completion of the turn. And I want to see that the turn is completed with steering and separation.
How much separation on parallel is what they're looking for?
Sorry?
How much separation when it's intermediate parallel should there be? Because shouldn't there be less than
Less than short radius. Less than short radius. But still, when the turn is being completed, it's here. The skier should be like that and not like this. And if we can look for stuff like where the pole plant takes place, you watch that skier, she's got to steer the ski stronger, ends up like that at the end of the turn instead of here, doing that to the skis. There, we got some angulation. There, we got one. That's one. Of all those people. Okay, a little bit fixed, you know, instead of doing this and moving with the skis, a little bit fixed, but angulation. One so far. Okay, halfway. Then gotta get some of this going on, bending and moving, extending and bending. Okay, again we see some angles there, which is good. That's two. Here we see the body moving now. Look to see if there's hip angulation. See the way the body moves. When that goes on like that, you are in effect moving the back of the ski. And you don't want to move the back of the ski, you want to keep the ski going in a smooth arc. Okay, stance flexed in the ankle and the hip getting involved in there in the turn. Okay.
No, you're not.
You control this, eh? I think that's it. Okay. Part 3, part 4, part 3, there we go. What are we looking at here? Wow, some bumps, cool. Powder bumps.
Wild card.
Okay. You know, you want to steer and ride the skis in the bumps, and you don't want to push the ski. The ski doesn't get pushed sideways. The ski gets steered and ridden like this in the bumps, and that's what we're looking for on a Level 3 ski off. And when this goes on, the skier is slowing down. We're not looking for skiers to slow down in the bumps. We're looking for skiers to ride their equipment down through the bumps and have the riding of the equipment carry the mass down the hill with it. So when you're watching here, you're watching how the skis are performing. This is a better run than the last person, but there is a lot of body rotation going on. Lots and lots of body rotation.
When you see those arms going in the back like that, like it creates rotation with the other
That's
shoulder?
rotation, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This looks better. Come on, keep her going. That's the way. Come to the camera. Okay, that's good skier. Look at that, huh? Look at how deep the snow is. Yeah, good skier coming down there. That's the way. Good skier, a little forward. get a little behind with that skier and slow down. Good run though, that's the way. Went to go pee. It's the way. And you can see the hip getting involved in the turning of the ski. And again, when the hip turns, the back of the ski moves and the skier is slowing down. It's the way. Like that. You know, that skier took a nice path. I don't know, was that a girl, boy?
Yeah.
She was using the snow to slow her down. Some of these people are overturning the skis, and instead of using the snow, you should be coming down through this kind of snow condition, I think, fairly straight, and then aiming for the piles of snow to help to control your speed. Okay, you got more? Good aggressive skier. I like the attitude here. That's the girl. Good. Keep going. That's the way. Okay. Yeah, she gets in trouble because she needs stronger lower body turning effort. So she's got the hip moving, but you know what? That attitude carries a lot. When you're skiing bumps, you got to be aggressive and you have to go.
Oh yeah, little torture.
Is that what this is?
Something like that. Went very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is you filming, Michelle? You were videoing that. Cool. You know, a little forward. Isn't that funny? He's forward on his skis the whole way down. He's forward. It was like a ticking time bomb, waiting for that to happen. You never saw this happen, where the skis kind of went up with the tip of the ski up in the air, and then the skier passing over and dropping the tip into the hollow. The feet were always behind. Well, that's the way. Level 4. That's the way I get. Yeah, straight the skier goes, huh? Just a line. You got a question?
We didn't, I didn't, there was one time we didn't have a pot number.
Who was marking this?
There was Sammy,
Sammy?
there was Vinny, I think was there,
Okay.
and there was someone else.
Okay.
too. I think Seth was there.
Okay. Gotta get a little bit more like that, and so that this person can move inside this way on the ski. He's like that, and he's there. Now steer through the end of the turn, complete the turn, so that you topple over the skis. This turn's not getting completed, and so the person is having trouble moving into the new turn.
Rotation.
Yeah, some rotation, and you don't see, that kind of lower position, feet out in front. Okay. Rotation, but the best steering that we've seen so far, getting the ski to pass under. Okay, that's the way. That's a better run than the others. Let me see that. Stances like that, hey. Yeah. It's pretty good. In here. Okay. You should stay low through the transition. See the way the skier's doing that through the transition, and then the feet can get pulled back by the snow. So stay down like this, stay low, retract the legs, and then stretch the legs out to the side instead of coming up like that through the transition. Okay. Moving the back of the ski. See the way the skier's moving the back of the ski. There you go, pretty good. Just lengthening the radius out a little bit. The skier's pretty good. He can get the ski, steering and gets the arc looking nice and round. It's got a rounded turn, so it goes a little faster, a little bigger arc. And it's that. The hip gets involved. The skier can get forward on the skis. She's got to get here. You've got to get this. That's a big part of our body here, like that. Has to go inside the skis, like that. If it goes outside the ski, then that's when trouble starts. Same thing here. See the hip coming around. That's pretty good. Oh. Now maintain separation at the finish. Hold it. Oh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, hold separation. You want your body and skis to face in the same direction in the fall line. So stay open through the completion of the turn so that you've got the twist in the body so you unwind to the fall line. A lot of flexion in the ankle with this skier. You don't see the ankle straightening out. Straight legs. Ski with straight legs, you've got to move the back of the ski around. Some good, taking that person on roads and just getting carving, like rollerblade turns would help that person skiing out tons. Because that person moves the skis a little bit. So just getting that kind of a thing going on with that skier. We've got hip rotation. Cool. What else do you have, Michelle? We'll go just a couple more and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, maar ook there's the level 4.
Sure, level 4.
It was down a little bit.
Lower, eh?
I think it's up. It's in the middle.
It's higher, eh? If I pass it, then we...
Stop.
Ah, here you were.
How much worse do you got?
2 years.
Nice.
Yummy.
Cool. You see that? See that? And you can also see how the hip rotates and the ski stays very flat on the snow. Watch your leg bounce around because the hip's rotating. See the leg bouncing?
Yeah.
Because the ski's not enough on its side because the hip has come like that, so that's what's going on instead of that in stability. Okay, some good angles there. That's the way she's got to get some activity in the legs as far as extending the ankle and the knee. Get some nice angulation there. Now, okay, you see that you're not seeing the legs do this and stretch out through the top part of the arc. Andre, you did that, eh? That's what you're not seeing with her skiing. You're not seeing that. This is some hip rotation, more so. She's better on this side here.
Yeah.
That's her better turn. That side the hip comes around. I was watching her today. Very good skier. High performance team. I think #1 female for level 3 instructors. Very nice there. Gets a little hip rotation on this side. Squaring off. Maintain separation. You gotta have separation at the turn completion, so increase the steering and make sure that the steering is done with the lower body so that the turn is finished with separation. Man, those are ugly uniforms. Holy wow. Now hold it there, maintain it, watch, you see the hand come around, and then everything squares off.
A little better than the one before.
Yeah. Little forward here. Back of the ski's getting moved. See the way that the pivot point is forward. The back of the ski gets moved.
It's forward in the ankle.
What are you saying, Andre?
The ankle, like the ankles. Forward.
Where the forward flexion is, yeah, just forward in the ankles. Now watch the boots move to the side of his body. See that? He's doing this to the skis, like that.
Let's go.
Okay. It's okay, better on that side there. Got good angles. That side there's some rotation. Okay, plant the pole, plant the pole. There we go. Okay, could increase the steering effort through the lower part of the turn. Come on, keep the skis going that way. Get them to go that way. There should be more here, a little more flow from turn to turn. Okay, kind of square to the skis. So increased steering effort is needed and increased lower body turning effort. See there should be hip angulation right in there. But if you come around with the feet, you don't have hip angulation. If you can steer and maintain separation, then you end up like that through the finish of the turn. Again, same thing, kind of following the skis. Watch, losing angulation. Good skier. good skier, one of the better guys so far. Yeah, one of the better guys. Who is that? Does anyone know who that is?
Jacob,
Jacob.
but the magician, Jacob.
The magician.
Swedish
Has he
Swedish.
passed his level 4?
No.
Okay.
He went to the course.
Some rotation here. You're just getting inside at the end of the turn, in there. Is that,
The house.
is that Max? Who's that, Max?
And it is,
Good skier. Okay. Just change the stance here a little bit, kind of like that, instead of settling back in here. So because you can see the stance there, because of that stance, the skier's a little forward on the skis. That's cool. Okay, get separated. Steer to separation at the end of the turn. You can see the person squares off and the skis run away a little bit through the transition. If you see that the person's back a little bit,
would you work on the stance though, like separate the skis here?
you know what, I would work on you see how square he gets there? You see what's happened?
Now he's in the back
There,
seat.
he squared off and kind of got back as the platform moved this way. I want the skier to steer like that, get the pressure to pull the skier down like this, and then the skier passes over that way. They're squaring off and kind of going back through the transition. Some hip rotation there. You see the line on the jacket, eh? You see how it gets tipped? See the way the line gets tipped inside? So you want that to be flatter up high in the turn. See the way the line goes like that in the jacket. Okay, increase the steering effort. Come on. Steer the ski around. More of this, more winding up through the end of the turn. Steer the skis like that using the lower body and wind the body up through the end of the turn. Wind it up. Keep the skis going that way. You know, it's interesting to watch just tactically where the skis go relative to the fall line. It says so much. The skis have to go, you watch a good skier, like in that corridor that we saw. And good skiers, they get the skis to come right across like that, and then everything gets wound up and then gets released like that as the base passes under the mass. Hip rotation. See the back of the ski move. It's because the hip is rotating. Cool in the fog here. I like this. It's like a dream. Okay, a lot of flexion in the ankle. Okay, not bad. He's just got to figure out his direction a little bit. He's good with the lower body, but kind of moves the body with the skis and puts himself inside. This person's timing. See, they go up when the ski passes under, and they go down. They need to reverse that timing. Stay down when the base passes under the body, and extend the legs to the side. Reverse the timing. Legs stay flexed with this skier. See how the legs are always kind of bent. Okay, some hip rotation, especially there. Better on this side. Here you see the hip coming around. Stance is a little bit pitched like that. Okay. This is a rhythm change. We don't do this anymore. I was a skier using a lot of body there. Do we have rhythm change?
Like normal varied radius?
No, I didn't do the exams last year. Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe there is varied radius. There's no more varied radius. No, that's right. There's no more varied radius.
We put
I
Prakash
don't know, I
hockey
was there
stops
last
in.
year.
You what?
I wasn't here last year.
Yeah, no
We
more
put
varied
Prakash
radius.
hockey stop in.
Precaution hockey stops. That's right.
I still.
It's too bad.
Steer the ski to completion. Steer it around. The ski has to go like this. Okay, just. Okay, have it go. Is that one of the Japanese girls from
It's on-
Alpine?
it's on.
And she got it last year, didn't she? Yeah. Woo! Tear an ACL. You know, if you turn from the lower body and you get the twist in the leg, then your structure is stronger. Like, I don't know if this analogy really works, but like a nail, you see those nails and they have a twist in them? So they spiral like that, and those nails, they don't bend when you hammer them in. Whereas a nail that's straight will bend if you miss the hammer, you miss hammering it. So if you're skiing and you get too square and the pressure comes, I don't know why, but you can get caught back like that. But if you have a twist like this in the leg, it seems to strengthen the structure. Finish the turn. Finish the turn. Come on. Here. Okay, just square. You watch the shoulder side and see the way the body moves that way. Good on that side. Ah, no. Hip rotation. See the way the hip comes around. So we should see angles in the fall line, huh? So, you know what the plan is for next week, you guys? We'll wrap it up here. We'll just watch these guys come down. Next week, if you're here, I'm going to put some video up. You see? Just doing that. Like, stay there. Stay there. You don't have to go like that. There's no reason to move away. And we'll turn it into a little workshop next week. So I'll have some skiers. I'll have some sheets of paper with questions, as in how is the stance? Where does the turning effort come from? Can the skier angulate and steer, or i.e. balance on edges? And then what skill would you want to develop? And then what tactics would you use? So we'll turn it into a little workshop next week if you're here. And that way, for you guys that are doing exams, it's not just about having a good eye, but it's also about coming up with a tactic that can fix the skier up so that you can be successful on your level 3 or your level 4. Okay, that's the plan. So, thanks you guys, and we'll do it all again next week. Thank you.